How about now? Do 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 do. Just let me know if. Oh, oh, there he is. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yeah, because I think it was on the wrong microphone setting. There we go. All right, so you guys can hear me, yeah, in the comments. Just want to make sure,
You
you
just have
know.
to write out yes, like Miss Prissy. Just to get
Yes. Or what about from The Simpsons? You know,
what's the name of the guy he's imitating?
the Great
Uh,
Gildersleeve, or
no, that's something Nelson. Let me see. Yes, guy Simpsons.
yes, the
Let's
Yes
see.
guy.
The yes guy. Uh, named Mr. Pettigrew, but normally referred to as the annoying guy who always says yes. Let's see. He is. Yeah, Dan. I know that's Dan Castellaneta doing his voice. I had a stroke. Let's see. Frank Nelson. There you go. That's the actor he's imitating.
Frank Nelson, yeah. All right. So, how's your week been, Manny? Like, you seem like very busy. Like you're rushing to get to the stream.
Um, I don't know. Just post Valentine's Day, post President's Day. I'm actually very disappointed in myself because I did not play at all for my own amusement the mediocre president's song during President's Day. So chalk that up as another wasted opportunity.
But you did have a lot of bacon because it is Bacon Day.
Happy belated Bacon Day.
That's it. That's it. And I'll drink this Powerade thing.
Does it have bacon in it?
Blue bacon.
Ooh,
It's blue bacon.
that's my
Blue
favorite
bacon.
kind of bacon.
Hmm. So just a bit of, I guess, housekeeping. I noticed you guys have been, you guys might have noticed that the thumbnails on the channel and the titles are slowly changing. Let me know what you guys think. But the reason for it is actually a simple one. I don't want people. I think I enjoy making the videos. Obviously, well, why else would I be doing it, right? I mean, it's not like Manny has me chained up and making these for his amusement.
Yeah, mule. Yeah, make these videos. Even though we
But
live in different parts of the world.
yeah, somehow a wizard did it. There we go, a wizard did it. The thing is, the part I hated the most is the promotional part, and
And working with
and doing with you, yes. And I'm trying to, and I think the actual videos were not being sold correctly. Now, some people were clicking them, discovering, hey, these reviews, and they're happy with it. But I think the problem has been twofold. You got people thinking it's a cartoon, they're clicking in it, and then all of a sudden they think I'm misleading them, which I don't want to do. I don't want to mislead people. My content is what it is. But also, you got people that might be actually interested in animation history, but they would go past it thinking it's just a cartoon. So I wanted to make sure that people were aware of what the content actually is. So yeah, you guys can let me know what you guys think of the new thumbnail style. I'm doing my absolute best to say to not do anything clickbaity, but it still has to show some sort of intrigue. So it has to be that fine line. So there's that. And there's a fair few of you who seem to really love that blue ribbon video that was made. That's gone quite well. That's had like 30,000 views. So and a
really?
thousand
Wow.
over 1,000 likes, a few dislikes. Like that reminds me of The Simpsons. It's sort of like all for, yay, all opposed, me.
Nay.
Nay.
Who
It's
keeps
like who
saying
keeps
that?
saying that? Yeah, it was him. Let's get him, fellas.
Get him, fellas. Don't mind me
uh,
as I'm stuffing my face with some
bacon.
protein. I wish it was
Is that
bacon. It's actually not too bad.
bacon is protein. It's not bacon. um, yeah, we got to twist the whole thing with Simpsons there, but Yeah, a few people. It was actually funny. There have been a few detractors. It's like, oh, it takes so long to get to the point of video. It's like, dude, look, you're not going to please everyone, right? A lot of people really like it, but there are a few people who were complaining that I made the video longer just so I can get more money. It's like a money making scheme. It's like, dude, trust me, if I wanted to make money on YouTube, I'd do like I've been having titles like Bugs Bunny is woke, like some kind of nonsense to drive outrage and that kind of stuff, wouldn't I? Uh, but but I did this wonderful little comeback, which I've now deleted, but I thought I'd mention anyway. One guy is like, "Oh, this guy takes so long to get to the point," and I said, and I just replied, "There's nothing wrong with the video, but there is something wrong with your attention span. Get off TikTok." Because I think that's the problem. It's
No, what
ridiculous.
he should have said was, "Anthony, what's the point of this video?" And you would have replied, "I like videos."
Yes. Exactly. And that's not to say, oh, I'm going to get it right all the time. Looking back at the Blue Ribbon video, could I have trimmed it a little bit? Perhaps. Sure. Yeah. But that's okay. You're not going to please everyone. I usually make fun of people and then block them. It's like, yeah, I don't want you. If you're not gonna, if you're not here for the vibe, you know. But there is the vibe. I'll just put one image on just to start it
Honestly
off and explain what it is.
honestly, the longer reviews have been getting me through the year so far. That's GG Vollenweider. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah, well, it's actually funny, and Anthony, I guess you'll agree with this one that I've been trimming down my Manny's music times for the sake of your sanity and for the sake of your channel sanity. And I know that you have told me multiple times, and maybe I'll ask people in the comments as well. I have ideas for my own content because I do have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. But so far, I've only really put up just a few performances of mine because yes, I am a classically trained musician, but I do want to talk about music and I do want to talk about nerd stuff. Looney Tunes, Ninja Turtles, whatever. But hopefully, ooh, hubba hub. That's a good one to start with. Childhood classic.
It is. It is. So yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
I've been pushing you to make your own content as well, and it's like do it now. Or I'll be like Ned Flanders when Homer's like, should I buy these shoes? What is it? Assassins, I think they were called. And it's like, Simpson, I order you to buy those shoes. Manny, I order you to make that content.
well, hopefully, I won't have any content of me dressed up like bugs in there.
Hey, you can maybe dress like this and have it and do different kind of content.
Let the profits roll on in.
Let the good or the Simpsons let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. Billy, you're a dull boy.
Yeah.
Sarcastic. I think his name is coincidentally my love of Ninja Turtles. His name is Raphael, but the sarcastic guy. Billy, you're a dull boy.
Yeah.
I always get a kick out of it. Are you going to sell him to Mr. Papalopoulos or whatever the name was? I think I might have quoted Avatar now. Pippin Papa Pop, something like that. Watch. What was it? Episode 5 of Avatar. That's the King of Omashu. There you go.
There,
My love of Avatar now.
there we are. But you got to definitely get your channel up and running. It's like, yeah, Manny, get that channel up and running. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, maybe.
So here we're gonna have a bit of fun just going through the different moments of Bugs. In drag, and there's also going to be a few honorable mentions, and we're just going to do it from here, which is the way it came to supper, which is the earliest known instance of him cross-dressing. He did dress differently in like Hiawatha Rabbit. He disguised himself as a Native American, that kind of thing. I'm not counting those. We're just going to do this sort of stuff, and again, a few honorable mentions. But we're just going to do it up to long haired hair because as I was going through this, I thought we were going to cover everything, but there's a lot to cover. There really is. So I reckon long haired hair is a great place to stop it, and then we can pick this up later on.
And may
Yeah,
I chime in for a moment? I guess a little bit of it because I was thinking about this prior, but kind of like maybe not a disclaimer, but I guess just set the stage, so to speak, that Anthony and I are both cisgendered. We're both heterosexual men, and us going through this is not a mockery of this. I mean, one of the biggest Bugs Bunny's appeals over the years is, like from some things I've read, is that he has the archetype of a trickster. He's a prankster. And actually, one of the books over here, the Bugs Bunny 50 Years and One Gray Hair, I haven't read it in years, but I know there's a section that was explaining the history of performers, especially in vaudeville, doing drag to, deceive, their enemies or whatever, do it for comedic things. And I do know from my friends who are in the LGBTQ community that Bugs is often seen as like an icon, an idol. So just putting it out there that this is not meant to be like a mockery or disrespect of anything like that. And I mean, come on. Like I can never pull off the look that Bugs does in many of these
But you never
cartoons.
tried. You never
Hey,
tried.
it's always there's no time like today. And
That's right.
and also like I know when are you gonna get to frigid hair by any chance? Or
No, I think we just cut short of before Frigid Air today.
okay. Well I'll
But
just
there is
say that
there is another one that is going to be like, yeah, we're going to put a little disclaimer. You'll probably know what it is once we get towards it. Um,
okay.
but yeah, this is definitely, look. I see Bugs as just a trickster. He does whatever he needs to do in order to just deceive, like, well, not deceive, but to just make a mockery of his whoever's messing with. So in this case, Wabbit came to supper. Brief moment there with Elmo going into. I mean, apparently he's got a powder room in his house, so maybe he's married. I don't know, or maybe Elmo likes to indulge a bit. I mean, ain't no judgments, but he's got a
Well,
powder room in his.
yeah. And these cartoons obviously they were made in this one's 1942 and things have changed a lot in the past 80 something years and it's cool too like you even see now like in the official Looney Tunes Instagram and the other social medias that they're like embracing that part of Bugs and I will say, same before with Frigid Hair, even though we're not going to get to it, some of the musical, like that one in particular, always stands out for me because that use of "You Must Have Been a Beautiful Baby" in Frigid Hair is one of my absolute favorite musical moments in a Warner Brothers cartoon.
Oh yes, we never hear that cue. That's a very rare cue that
Very obscure.
very obscure. Like Home Sweet Home. How many times have you mentioned that in the Manny's Music Times of late? It's like
Never,
yeah,
never. Yeah, yeah, you get the point. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But this is actually the first time he's
Really, I
actually
didn't know.
done this. Yeah, because I was looking at each one by one, and there's some which are so blink and you miss it that you're like, oh yeah, there was that little moment there. But no, this is the first one, and I wonder what that painting is in the background. Just it's too.
Well, like I noticed when I was rewatching this, obviously not the crappy not HD, sorry, I said it wrong, HD, the
Day.
PD uh copies of that we were used to watching as kids when it got upgraded to HD. And it's like obviously it's artistic, but like you see like nude paintings in this cartoon. And but it's like, like reminiscent of the style of like the 1800s and the 1700s.
Mm.
So, but yeah, but you might see a kid today is like, "Hey, mommy, daddy, are they naked in that drawing? All right, we had enough Bugs Bunny for a day." So,
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I still have to challenge people to this day that think, "Oh, why are you talking about cartoons? Are for kids." These were not specifically made for kids. Kids could and
nope.
did watch them, but they were made for everyone, and these ones in particular lean towards adult audiences. But I'm sure all of you are on this stream are at the very least, mature about discussing that. Hey, these are serious, well, funny, serious works. On the same level of like Three Stooges, Laurel Hardy, that kind of thing.
He's trying
Um,
to say in the nicest way possible, you're a bunch of nerds.
Nerd.
Nerds. Since I'm a jock, I have to make fun of it. No, I was far from a jock. I was awful in sports. That's why I did music.
Oh yes, let the good times roll. Uh,
Amen.
let's see. This is one of the few times in a non-clapper cartoon where Bugs is the aggressor. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, hey, what would Uncle Louie say? And all that.
Uncle Wooey.
Uncle
Uncle
Wooey.
Uncle
Uh,
Wooey.
oh man, but the next one, see, the next one's a childhood favorite, and I'm still disappointed that they weren't able to restore this better because it's
I think I know which
again,
one it
it's
is.
so you probably know which one it is already. Now,
Yep,
this one's
I was
honorable. This one's an honorable mention, okay? Because I don't know. See, I don't know of any men dressing up like that. You know, I don't
I
know.
just
I
think
put
he looks adorable
question.
there.
Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. Big question mark on his appearance there. But hold the line, please. I had this Bugs Bunny tape growing up, and this was one of them. And so I watched this one to death, and I was really hoping the restoration would look better than what it did, but it's still miles ahead from what it was before. So you can only do what you can only use what you got, pretty much. But I'll show you another image of that scene, which I love. I love this other pose here. Oh,
This is what a tape is, kids.
a videotape, no less. A videotape.
Ooh,
Ooh.
wow. Ooh,
Ooh.
shiny.
If you hold it in a certain way, it looks like a face.
Put over my face. That'd be a better view. This is actually my tape of MGM cartoons. I've been digitizing a lot of my old videotapes. And yeah, that's when I recorded like Tom and Jerry and various Tex Avery shorts.
Are you also preserving all of the old pizza commercials that might have been on?
Oh yeah, hey, come here over there. Oh, actually, Pinocchio's now. You made me think. Oh, if I find that, I'm gonna be so happy. So, there was a pizzeria in my hometown in New Jersey, and it was called Pinocchio's. Pinocchio's Pizza in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and blah, blah, blah. And I was talking about it a few days ago. I was like, man, I miss those commercials, and I don't think I ever went to Pinocchio's once. Although it was near one of my elementary schools, so go figure.
Yeah. But there's another reason why this short is quite notable, and you probably those who've seen it know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not Bugs in Drag, but it's certain something else.
Mrs. Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Yeah, of course we needed the Tex Avery esque sign there, Mrs. Bugs Bunny.
And
Just
and,
the
and then
love
according
expression.
And according to just wait for some nerd will go on Looney Tune Wiki, be like, this is actually the prototype of Lola Bunny from 50 years prior to Space Jam. No, it's not.
No, Bugs just happened to be a ladies' man. I think he was married, became a star. The relationship, fell apart, and he started going out with all these other ladies, as we'll see much later in this um, review, in this video. So yeah, Mrs. Bugs Bunny.
I'm
I,
laughing
I,
because sorry, I saw our pal Camden's speech just came out. It says, "What is this ancient device?" I'm just waiting for Camden to point and says, "Hey, look, there's an old man talking," and that's me showing the VHS.
yeah, but there's also I like the. I don't know if Mrs. Bugs Bunny ever made an appearance elsewhere, like in the comic books. It's possible. Eh, whatever. I'm sure when they were making this, they weren't spending night after night figuring out the all of the nuances of who he's married to and all that stuff. It's like, can you imagine if Chris Filling was still alive today, or Chuck Jones? You asking these questions like, "What are you talking about?"
Bunch of nerds.
Exactly. We just made some funny cartoons, kid. Get a life. Well, we got one more for 1942. So this is when they're starting to establish Bugs Bunny as a character. I mean, the directing units all had their own ideas, somewhat, but you're going to see right now one of the great ones. I'm not the biggest fan of this cartoon. I've said that a few times. The Bugs Bunny gets the Boyd. I don't know why. I prefer the other Beaky Buzzard one that Clamper did, but. Yeah,
You naughty, naughty boy.
that's gonna be your channel opening. So as soon as someone clicks on one of your videos, you start off with "You naughty
You
naughty
naughty,
boy."
naughty boy, and then it goes into my theme song. By the way, if
Why?
anybody's if anybody's heard I finally recorded a proper intro for Manny's music time. Let me know how it goes. I was futzing around with GarageBand. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a remix, like a rap. You know, it's like I make it sound like a really awful '90s white boy rap. You know, just lots of scratching on that, lots of
And s
scratching.
and speaking of Bunny, maybe I could do a reggaeton version of, the Mandy's Music Time theme, just like my birthday twin, because we have the same birthday, March 10th, Bad Bunny, who I like some of the there was a meme that somebody sent me where it was like, Bad Bunny is a nepo baby. His father, Bugs, has been helping him out this entire time. And I wanna shout out, I think it was my friend Elise. She said that the Venn diagram of Looney Tune fans and Puerto Ricans is just a circle around Manny. So yeah.
Yes, but wow, I mean, I like this one. It's just shows how stupid Beaky as a character is. I mean, he's a charming character, but yeah, this short didn't quite work for me. But still, this moment is probably my favorite. You
That's
know,
not a very flattering photo of Beaky though.
no, 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 no. I mean, I'm not a flattering host either, so I guess this kind of detracts attention away from me, I guess. But well, that's all for 1942. So we got three different versions though with three directors. So you got your Friz Freleng, you got your Chuck Jones, and your Bob Clampett, and doing the same type of joke, and and yet doing it in different ways. So yeah. Have a guess what the next one is, because we're in 1943. Now, this one is also a question mark. Some of you may argue this shouldn't be in here. I'm calling this an honorable mention because it could be played either way. You'll see what I mean in a moment.
I'm trying to think which one it is. Ah, another childhood classic.
Yes, well, Kiki Rabbit. Now, again, you can argue it either way because I have seen some Islanders, at least as they were portrayed in film at the time, whereas the men would even dress up like this too. So this one's borderline, but but I do like the getup he's wearing. Yeah, it's a nice little. It's a nice little. You know.
I'm thinking of the part where he starts talking in the quote unquote native language, and he goes "Da, da, da, be," which is a reference to was it a soap company or detergent company from that time, and he goes "Iko boko," and the super long caption afterwards.
It's wonderful, but but I'll just put another little frame of that in. I mean, these backgrounds. See, the funny thing is, in these restorations, they're amazing. They're incredible. And what's not incredible is why is it taking so long to upload? Oh, there it is. Um, the whole backgrounds by McGrew and how stylized they are. But man, this would have looked awful in VHS, like low resolution, lots of VHS noise. Yes, Manny, it's a VHS. It's a videotape. But
No,
this
he
would
got
have
his.
looked so muddled.
This is for show and tell. Hey, hey, wuss.
Wuss!
Classic scene. That's me when
Yes.
when I brought a VHS to school, I don't know, circa 1998.
Hey. Why was like horse? Like my parents wouldn't buy me a toy horse, so I've got to play pretend. Or something
Happy
really
Year of the
ridiculous.
Horse for Chinese New Year. Shout out Lunar New Year to all those that celebrate.
Yes, indeed. And as someone that works in the airport, ugh, I had to do so many busy flights because where I am, there's a lot of flights to Southeast Asia, and around this time of year, lots of celebrations, which means lots of work for me to do. But let's go to one that we do know is cross-dressing. It's one of your favorite cartoons of all time.
A corny concerto. Because I didn't say that word wrong. Oh boy.
Yeah, wonderful.
Good old corny concerto. The end of the first part, Johann Strauss's Tales of the Vienna Woods, or Tales from the I don't remember something with Vienna Woods. Tales from or Tales of the Vienna Woods, and
Something involving music.
yeah, some music stuff. I don't know a darn thing about music, but
No.
and just before this, when Porky, shout out to my favorite Looney Tune character, Porky and his dog are like weeping and like trying to, oh, they're in tears, and you hear them weeping to the to the melody. It always cracks me up, and like just seeing Porky like trying to remove Bugs' hands, and then Looks like Bug's got some work done, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you say so, because here's another image for the next up. It's a great one. I mean, this one again being in the public domain. I saw this one for so many times. I mean, look at that, just really stunning. He's got the whole tutu get up and everything. Wow, they really. Anthony, how many flights to Rand McNally do you see people fly off to? I hear hamburgers eat people there. No. Since COVID, they haven't reopened flights to Rand McNally yet, so we're still waiting.
Speaking of which, thoughts on the MGM harmonizing cartoon based on the waltz? I don't think I think I saw that one, but a very, very long time ago. So that's a JCL 5611. I have to do a rewatch of that one because I have no memory of it. And then we got Funny Man Timmy. This can go either way. It could be cross dressing or he's a ballerina. I mean, there are male ballet dancers. I don't know if they're called ballerinas per se. I did see last year. I saw the finally got to see the Nutcracker at the New York City Ballet, and that was great. And there you go. There's a good use of his bra.
Exactly. How this got past the censors. Bugs being topless. Oh man, like I mean, these frame like Bob Clamper cartoons, even those who aren't into his stuff, even they say, hey, freeze frame some of this stuff, you're going to see some really, really, really weird stuff. The bra on the dogs and porkies to symbolize them being boobs. Never thought of it.
Yeah,
He said
because
boobs.
boobs used to be, used to be that you're an idiot.
Yeah, but that's a great one. Now there is also another one that's a Clampett one, but it's only on for a very brief moment. So I've got one frame. Okay, it's in 1944. So we've done 1943. There's two, and one of them is of course a big question mark anyway. But Corny Concerto is a definite, I'd say. But
Mhm.
have a guess which is the first one for 1944. That's very brief.
You said clamper, right?
Yep,
Oh, I know. I'm not looking at the screen. It is what's cooking, Doc? Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's
yep,
the Carmen Miranda reference.
yeah, yeah. It is. There
There you
we
go.
are.
Boom.
It's just so random. It's just everyone's just throwing fruit. Which side note, like this is the Oscars. Why is everyone bringing fruit and vegetables to the Oscars? Did they do the shopping before they decided to sit in the audience for the awards? Hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Oh, Manny seems to have frozen.
I'm back. I hope. Am I back?
Yeah, now you're
Hello?
back.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, because maybe another Apple user will help me out here, but I use a VPN, but I disable it when I do the live streams, and because I also use I do the dual monitoring with my iPad, and it's or I'm using my iPhone right now as a camera, but it's so weird. I cannot have my VPN on while I'm using my phone as a camera. It just doesn't allow it, and just momentarily my VPN went back on, so I disabled it. So that's why I disappeared, and there was much rejoicing. So
yeah. It's like great. So the viewer count's now going to go down. Yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah, this frame, yeah, it goes great frame. I wish I could own that cell. I mean, don't we all? I mean,
I
that's an amazing one. But that one I had to put in, even though it's just for a brief moment. Now, next one, just a word of warning that it is. This one's a little bit controversial, but it was a product of the time when you already know when I mentioned that Japan were the enemy at the time.
Mhm.
But we do have to mention this. And funnily enough, though, once you see this part, you know, with Bugs as the geisha and that's probably the only decent bit in that short. The rest is just mean, very mean spirited. I get again, it's a product of its time or whatever, but you can't deny that at least Bugs kind of rocks that geisha outfit, though. You know, I'll give it that at least.
That well, yeah, that I agree. And there's one part of the cartoon that, not related to bugs in drag, but like there's a really cool musical Easter egg when it's in a very unfortunate scene, but when Bugs is passing out, he's a good humor ice cream man, and he's passing out the bars, and the music that you hear in the ice cream truck is Papageno's aria from Papa aria, sorry, from the Magic Flute, the Taba Flute. So, and I never noticed that years ago, but I did in a rewatch a few years ago, and I was like, man, that's Mozart. That's really cool. It's the ice cream truck music, and then you hear what Bug says when he's passing out the ice cream bars with the grenades. I was like, "Ugh, another reason why this one is aged like milk."
Yeah.
Timber.
Yep. Yep. But again, I'll give him credit at least that this geisha costume looks, somewhat accurate, and he definitely rocks it. So I'll give him credit. So yeah. So it's interesting because in the Looney Tunes cartoon series, they do a Samurai Yosemite Sam, and they kind of redo his geisha look. And yeah, I haven't seen that one. I still got to finish.
Oh, I sorry, I did see that one. So, shout out to our buddy Jonathan Graves. This Means podcast. I was on the episode talking about Looney Tunes cartoons, and I did see that episode. It's called Yosemite Samurai. Ha ha ha! Hilarious. And yeah, it was actually one of my favorite ones from Looney Tunes cartoons. And it was a cool little Easter egg because there's a scene where Bugs Bunny is speaking in like a quote unquote like stern Asian accent. And I mean, obviously, we know now Eric Bauza does the voice of Bugs Bunny for many projects, Looney Tunes cartoons. But it was a cool little, reference for me because it's the same voice that Eric Bauza used for a villain in the 2012 Ninja Turtle show, Tiger Claw. So I was like, oh wow, he's using the Tiger Claw voice for Bugs Bunny, and I geeked out at that moment, but it was cool. And one other thing I see, Liam Conrad said, "Have I watched Motor Mania?" No, I have not. Is that a Goofy short? Motor Mania?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen it.
I have. That was another one I grew up with. I actually taped that off TV. And that one is an interesting one because it was at that time Disney were experimenting with the Xerox process because Sleeping Beauty, like, it made money, but it was not a success and whatever. So they needed to cut back costs. So they got rid of the ink and paint like all of the ink and paint department. And yeah.
You said that, was it like Pee Wee's Playhouse? You said the magic word tape. Ah!
Oh dear.
How old
Let's
am I?
change this image into something else. It's another Clampett one. Can you guess what it is?
Oh yes, it is falling hair. No, I'm kidding. Yep, hair ribbon.
Yep. We need to have hair ribbon on here.
This actually reminds me. I think I still have it somewhere, but I have a set of coasters from the Warner Brothers Studio store, and it's of Bugs. One of them's from Hair Ribbon. Yep, so that look, the mermaid. I think Bugs as Carmen Miranda. I think What's Opera Doc as Brunhilde, and there was one other, but it was four coasters that I got. And if I find them, I'll send you a picture. Maybe you could post it one day or whatever. But of course, the stamps a few years ago for Bugs Bunny's 80th birthday. One of the stamps was Bugs as the mermaid. So nice little
It's a
shout
what?
out.
It's a wonderful, wonderful look, and I forgot what song that she. See, he's so convincing. I'm referring to Bugs as she now. I forgot what the song was, but it's such a great moment, and and also knowing that Clampett likely pissed off Schlesinger because of the warped glass effect because we're underwater, and let's not kid ourselves. This didn't even have to take place underwater, but it just did. It's insane.
Camden says he has two original pieces of artwork from this cartoon. Camden, my birthday's in a few weeks, so feel free to send them my way.
And then mine is 2 months after. So send the other one to me, okay? One for Manny, one for me, okay?
One for you, one for me, one for you.
It's like alcohol fueled car. See, I know these deep cuts, Manny. I know these deep
Gasohol.
cuts. Yes. One
I'm
for you,
actually
one
looking
for
up,
me.
what's
Like just
what's the name of that scene? Now I'm looking up, the song that let's see, Greetings. Okay, now that you mentioned about the glass effect, that was Greetings bait, right?
yeah,
Freeling did
they,
the glass effect?
yeah, with that that worm.
The
Yeah,
Jerry
drawn a
Colonna.
the clone worm. Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, Daffy the Commando. What, oh, hair I'm looking at the wrong year. Hair Ribbons 1944. What's Cooking Doc? Tom Turk. I love Tom Turk and Daffy. Weekly Reporter, TikTok Tucker, Russian Rhapsody, Duck Soup the Nuts, Angel. Definitely not Angel Puss. Hair Ribbon. It was.
You just got
I
so serious. Oh, definitely not Angel Puss.
I think it is. It was a. It can't be wrong. Yeah, that's the one. It can't be wrong. I think it was. Da, 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 da. It can't be wrong. That's the name of the song.
Mm. And it's like, "Mama, buy me that." Yeah, that's probably one of the greatest lines in any Bugs Bunny short ever. But wow, I just like the fact that they're doing this scene where he's marching backwards and forwards. And in the review I did, I compared the two versions, and I think one of them was like even longer. They just went backwards and forwards. Tag, you're it. Da, 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 da. Tag.
And when he smacks the dog, and he just what is that, like an airplane sound when he's like and he finally crashes into something? Oh, Craig Brown, it's so good.
But what's really good though is that how it has Mel Blanc doing Bugs imitating Elmer Fudd in it. Yeah, it's just it's so great.
I'm just
And and later
so
on in
good.
life, he's like, "Oh, I don't do impressions," and it's like, "Yeah, dude, you did hundreds of them all throughout you." I mean,
Mhm.
to be fair, he did so many voices he just forgot. So, but no, he definitely did that. Um, Next one, Freeling cartoon. You know, and this is such a brief one, and it's still 1944. So, can you guess what it is? It's so brief that these
1944. I don't. Oh, never mind. Because I had I was looking at the cues, but I wasn't gonna cheat. Oh yeah,
very
Steve, your
brief.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yep, yep. Like it's so brief, and you see Elmer literally turning into a wolf briefly. So I'm guessing by that point, Freitlinger was even more influenced by Avery. Like he was influenced by him in the 30s clearly, and now he's influenced by him again. I actually got another frame of this. I'll just put that on. One sec. I love stage or cartoon though. I love the two stage. There we are. There we are.
Over.
This is a very choice frame. Like literally, it was there was only two frames I could really use that made sense. So
That was another one I saw here and there as a kid on one of the Turner networks in the 90s. Always liked this one.
yeah, this is a great one. I mean, I didn't grow up with this, but man, it's such a great one. But I had to put it in here because it counts. Damn it, it counts. Uh, but the next one, again, this is another one that you would rarely see today. It is World War Two. Uh, it's based on part of World War Two, but the war was winding down anyway. I'm sure you can guess which one it is. 1945.
Hair meets hair.
This is clearly something that must have inspired Jones later on for What's Opera Doc. Is it on the screen now? Has it popped up?
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
And
Yeah.
of
So
course, I think of the overture to the opera Tannhäuser. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. So, yep, Jones definitely let's say he borrowed that idea.
yeah, but to be fair, the writers' room it was like a combination. Like everyone wrote different things. Ted Pierce, Mark Maltese, and Foster. It was all like a jumble. So it's possible that Maltese did this and then just repurposed it later on for What's Opera. I don't know, but it's interesting though when you look at World War II shorts. How the Japanese were drawn, and yet Germany were the enemy at the time, and yet they were still drawn quote unquote respectfully. You know what I mean? It's like it's just an interesting little contrast. But I love this frame here. Such a great frame.
See, that's the thing. Like, and now that you've been using these screenshots, and it's like you get to really because it moves so fast. Obviously, these cartoons are just beyond hilarious. But like when you see individual frames, and I know some people, like obviously our buddy Devin Baxter, our buddy Austin Kelly, Camden's also really, I believe, really good at this as well. About noticing certain animators, but it's just like you really get to appreciate all the little nuances and the things that we just can't pick up on them because you're literally seeing 24 images in 1 second. But that's
It's beautiful.
chef's
It's
kiss.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, he's like me. When it's like 45 degrees Celsius down here, which would be what 110 or something Fahrenheit, give or take.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty.
that's pretty much me. So yeah, but
Oh,
no, this is it's great short though. Obviously World War II themed, but but again, it highlights the differences of how the Japanese were portrayed in the
mhm.
anti-war shorts and how the Germans were portrayed in the anti-war shorts. They were both made fun of, but see if you can spot the difference of what they did. It's yeah, not good.
It was oopsie daisy. Sorry, I thought Camden. I thought you were a whiz at animating, identifying animators, comic book artists. Yeah, you're definitely the expert. That's your niche. Um, Liam, he asks, have I seen Museum Scream? No, I have not. That's either I'm trying to remember if that's a Looney Tunes cartoon,
No,
or if
I
that's
think
like
it's
one of the 2000s ones.
one of the 2000 ones.
Oh,
I
the
think.
Larry Doyle ones.
Hmm.
I've only seen bits and pieces of them. I'm when it comes to because obviously those that know me, I'm a huge fan of like Ninja Turtles and other things. When it comes to like Looney Tune stuff, I'm a purist. I usually stick with the original theatrical shorts. Yes, I was 8 years old when Space Jam came out, and I loved it as a kid. Now I have mixed feelings about it. The second movie sucked. And
Oh
most of the
yeah,
revival shorts, I just don't care for. My personal favorite post class Golden Age short is probably Blooper Bunny. I
yeah,
think
that one's pretty good.
that's probably the closest to like the to the spirit of Termite Terrace, and not the whole. Like I always tell people, or I forgot where I read it, but it's like the Looney Tune characters are not friends; they don't get along. And I'm a purist when it comes to pairings. I don't want to see Foghorn with Marvin and Porky hanging out with Tweety. It's just like no, they're not like a cast of buddies that get along and go on adventures. But sorry, that's my tirade. But like, oh, I was gonna say like with Ninja Turtles, I'm open to different interpretations. But
Mm.
Looney Tunes, I'll stick to what the classics are.
That's right. And with Ninja Turtles, you'll stick to Venus.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yeah, Next Mutation. I have it on a on a continuous loop. Peter
They're
Laird,
all on
get mad.
YouTube.
Yeah,
They're all on
I know.
YouTube.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
watched the first episode because I'm thinking I make fun of you about that all the time, but I never actually saw it. So I put one on and I'm going, yeah,
I
all the
poor
money
Manny.
is clearly on the screen here. It's just so low budgeted. Yeah, real random lad. It's like try saying that really fast. Yeah, real random. Anyway, real random lad. Germans mocked for their actions. Japanese mocked for their culture appearance. See, yeah, that
And
was
look
the
at it,
difference there.
and 80 years later, everybody loves anime. They love, sushi. I'm a huge fan of sushi. Japanese culture is a big thing now, as opposed to I mean, obviously there's also a war, but it's crazy what, 80 years can do to change public perception of different cultures.
Yeah,
Oh, another childhood favorite coming up.
there we go.
Yeah, you didn't even have to put the name of the cartoon. I would have instantly known what this was. Oh, I
Yep.
wish my fellow Jersey boy Frankie, yeah, well, not Sinatra, Tashlin. Well, they're both from Jersey. I wish he did more shorts. Oh, especially with bugs.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But one of my favorite frames of all time, I had to get this frame again. One of my favorite frames of all time. This is a work of art. If I could pick one frame in history to have on my wall, it'd be probably this one. Just how wrong it looks. Just how
Is you is or is you ain't my baby.
There's your sign off line for your channel. Is you, is you, is you. But I just love the
Uh,
way it's drawn in this. It's just drawn so wrong. It is so funny, just so inconsistent. But this short
and
is a masterpiece.
and off the top of my head, I think that's they were using it had to be you during that scene. That dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. I
Nah,
think that's what
they never
it's not.
use that. Oh no,
Oh,
of course
never.
they
Oh,
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, never. Oh, oh, you were being sarcastic. Got it.
Yes. Yes. Funny Man Timmy, this is The Unruly Hair, the first of two Frank Tashlin Bugs Bunny shorts, and the only one he completed from start to finish. Like he did it all. The other one, McKimson completed. So, yeah. So it's not really drag. And true. That's why some of these I mentioned earlier are borderline, but we had to put this one on. This is just beautiful. Just absolutely just oh, I need this. I need this. Maybe even on a T-shirt. I'll probably even make it just for myself, and I'll wear it on one of these live streams. And then you can do your own voice. Do it now. Now, next one is a Freeling one, and it's very brief. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, I'm gonna be saying that from now on. Can you guess what it is?
It's 45 or 46.
45. There's two more to go for 45. One Freeling
45.
and one Jones.
Uh,
All right,
I'm
I'll put it on
stumped.
here.
Is it because I have my eyes closed? I don't. Is it Hair Trigger? Oh
Yep.
yes, I got it. Woo! Wait, there was a. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, another childhood classic.
This
Thanks,
frame is
Turner
wrong.
Networks.
I mean, this frame looks so wrong. I mean, look, it was only on for a split second, so I guess it looks fine in motion. But as a frame, it looks kind of weird. His legs are like just sticks. But I'll add the other image
He
so we can
skips
see it.
leg day. That's why.
Yeah, real string bean over there. A real string bean over there. Oh, gee, that's
Over there.
real. This is real rubber hose. Rubber hose legs. You'll see it in a moment. Come on, come on. Upload, damn you. Upload. Oh, can't upload. Please,
Oh
please
man.
try again. No, see, it's too racy even for. It's just so racy that we can't even upload it.
For $10 more, you can see the full version.
Let's have a look. I would laugh if that was the reason it wouldn't upload. Like it wasn't just some random technical glitch. It was like, yeah, there we go.
I haven't seen this cartoon in a while. I got to revisit it.
But yeah, but gee, reusing gags, freely reusing gags in his shorts, nah. But I like both though. This one is the more classic looking Bugs compared to what Wabbit came to supper. But they're both great. But this one, yeah, is a bit more refined. Bit more refined. But yeah, Liam, Manny already answered. He has
I
not
already
seen
answered
Museum.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
hasn't seen Museum Scream.
Better
Yeah, but
Scream. I agree. Better Rainbow. No, not Museum Scream. It is a better Scream. I have that particular in my head now from the Hair Trigger.
oh yeah. See, I thought we were initially talking about Museum Scream. Still, it's like better Scream. How's that bit? Yeah. Uh,
Ice cream for ice cream.
Ice Cream.
Ice cream.
Now, the other one's a Jones one for 45. And remember, there weren't many cartoons released in 45. Which one do you think it is?
It's either hair tonic or hair conditioned.
Well, there's no tonic. There was nothing in tonic for what I could see. But of course, we've got the very appropriate actions of a shoe salesman uh, in hair conditioned. Oh, dear. Come on, come on. I'll be
See,
like Mr. Benson.
unfortunately,
It's like, come on, come on. There it is. Yeah.
that's a very nice dress for Bugs. That I mean, I love the color green. It's a good look for him.
Yeah, yeah. Nice little pink hat as well,
And that's a
Definitely,
great Gilder sneeze, or the great Gilder sleeve, a great Gilder sneeze
it is
in this
indeed.
short.
And he's doing the most appropriate action that any shoe salesman would do, which is completely appropriate in this day and age. Just
Oh
tickle
my god!
just tickle a random woman's foot. There's just the
And
giggles that Mel Blanc.
a pun is intended on this one, but just the fact that he's tickling and the feet, and it's going down a rabbit hole, ha ha ha, that I don't want to go down, in
Indeed.
more ways than one.
I like it. I like how some of these frames still look pretty wonky when it comes to the Chuck Jones shorts. Just, but I love it. It's just, yeah, this is a classic, and I'm so glad it's finally on. I forgot which set it is. Is it? It's not Collector's Vault, is it? It's.
It's it. I think it's on Golden Collection 3, 4. I don't remember. Whatever. I'm
I
just
think this has been upgraded to Blu-ray. I think on the Vault. I think it has.
hair condition off to the interwebs I go. Care conditioned Bugs Bunny. Let's see. Um, hair condition. Let me see. It is on.
Drum roll.
Let's see. It is on Golden Collection Volume 2, and it is on Collector's Vault Volume 2. Oh, sorry, Volume 1. Volume 1, Disc 2.
Yeah, so that's the upgrade disc. But yeah, this is a classic. It's one of the best Jones of the mid 40s. So it's a wonderful one. But now we're in 1946. There is one honorable mention. It's not Bugs in Drag. He's not in drag in this one. But I have to put this in. It's like an honorable mention. And you'll see why in just a moment. It's one of your favorite shorts of all time, and I can't blame you for it.
Oh, one of my top 10 shorts.
I
Baseball
mean,
Bugs.
this is like an honorable mention. It had to be put in here. So it's like the same. So it's basically the same idea, except he doesn't actually cross dress himself. He's looking fine as a baseball player. Do they still dress up like this for baseball? I don't follow baseball.
I mean, yeah, they still have like the uniform and the pants and the hat, but definitely over the years it's become more
Respectful.
streamlined and endorsements and like I can go into like my personal favorite team, the New York Yankees. I really, and it's not just in baseball, but I hate seeing how do you guys say advertisements, advertisements,
Advertisements, yeah. You
oh,
gotta say
I know the British, they say it differently.
advertisements, advertisements.
Advertisements. Yeah,
It's
aluminum,
aluminium. I was gonna say aluminium, aluminum. It's like I was like,
aluminum.
I thought there were separate things for the longest time, and yeah, then I realized, oh wait, they're not.
But but I hate seeing advertisements on, like, I know soccer does that a lot. They have all the ads on their jerseys. The NFL is doing that, the NBA is doing it, and baseball, they're putting, like, I hate seeing the Nike logo on a baseball, especially the Yankee logo because of the pinstripes and the history. And now, like, they have, like, I think an insurance company on their sleeve, and it's just that stuff drives me insane. Everything's got to be a bleeping advertisement. I mean, in this cartoon, you see a tobacco reference. Does your tobacco taste different lately? But that's a billboard that's on the field. It's not on the actual uniform of the players. But I won't go down to this wabbit hole as well. Not the Red Sox, of course not. I hate the Red Sox.
Yeah, I remember. I remember you doing one review where it involved the Red Sox, and you were going through their history, and it's like you, you must have done it through gritted teeth, right?
Oh yeah.
Grrr. There's two in this one from Jones, but what they're both technicalities. But anyway, let's put the first one on.
Ooh, hair raising. Also, I just got a sticker. It's actually an official Warner Brothers sticker, but of when Bugs is being choked by Gossamer at the end. And I had to rewatch this short a few days ago. I was like, God, it's so funny. And of course, so it's mechanical. That's the problem with dames. Kiss them and they fall apart.
But I love the
Oh well.
detail of this robot rabbit. How it's like the mad science, looks like the mad scientist, but with just bunny ears. It's
Yeah, you're
just the
right.
added touch
It's
with
Peter Lorre with as a female rabbit.
yeah, he gave the detail on the bust is quite interesting, given that he created it himself. So there we are.
This is the prototype of Jessica Rabbit.
Yep, off to the wiki I go. And here is a split technicality. This is not drag or anything. It's just I just noticed it. I'm like, yeah, I'll put it in. Why not? I mean, come on. Yeah, It's not drag, but now I need to see Peter Lorre in drag. Well, you that's probably the closest you're going to get. That robot rabbit thing. But I know this one that's on here is not exactly drag, but it was in the same cartoon. I'm like, yeah, I'll just share it anyway. Why not? Why not? And you can see we're already an hour into this, and we haven't
Sorry.
even finished we haven't even finished the 1940s. But let's move away from bugs for a moment, right? Let's move away from bugs. I think someone needs to share the spotlight a little bit, okay? And I'm sure you can guess who will have the spotlight right now. I'm sure we have to give someone else a spotlight for a few moments.
Oh. Oh, where's
Uh,
Steph when you need her? She loves his short.
yeah, I mean the short is a mess technically because I have to finish it and all that, but man, it's such an entertaining mess. I love it. I mean, look at this. This is just perfection right there. Just
Oh, and again, I'm gonna say the line, Manny. Another childhood classic. This is again, the Turner networks were, they had the AAP package and all that. And I got my steady. I did see the Big Snooze a lot as a kid, and of course, the Super Chief scene always cracks me up. And then this, and have you girls ever experienced this before?
and one of the greatest frames of all time. I'm going to put on right now. I mean, it's one of those things. It works so well in motion, and yet individually, you think, how the heck does this even work? I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This needs to go in a museum. It's wow. Just I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Liam, I
Uh,
did not see. I think if you're talking about Supersonic, I think that the Roadrunner short, I did see it, but it's been many, many, many years. So yeah,
I used to actually think that the Big Snooze was 100% Clamper directed. Well, Bill
same.
Melendez, Bill Melendez did the commentary, and he seemed to think so. But obviously this was decades later. Things change. But enough about Elmer. I had to give him the spotlight. Now, there is another technicality, only because Bug says his line in a higher pitch. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a woman Native American or not, but this gives me an excuse to share one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Another childhood favorite.
It is. It is. It's another one I saw on the Turner networks. Oh, how about me, boss? About me, boss. How about me, boss? And the fact that his Bugs dress up as a Native American, and then he's talking, how about me, boss, in falsetto. I'm like, why? But it's hilarious.
Exactly. That's why this one's a technicality, I'll admit. But is that how you ask for a raise at your work? You just go in as all these different people just to get multiple raises? How about me, boss? How about me, boss? Me,
Hello,
boss?
I'm Mr. Or instead of Mr. Snrub, it would be Mr. Zerk. Yeah, Zurk. It's hi, I'm Mr.
Zerk.
Zerk, and I don't know what I think. What do I do? I because I hate shaving. I just put on like a wig of curly hair. You look just like Mr. Cruz. I was like, no, I'm Mr. Zruck.
I come from a place far away.
Far, far away. Ah, yes, that'll do.
So, oh, just what? I think it'll be even better if you just have the beard, but you just got this stupid mustache just painted like Shrub
Or even
does.
or even better, I'll just put on the Groucho Marx glasses with the nose and the mustache. The worst attempt at a, at a disguise ever. Soup's on is it? Oh, I thought you meant the right Supersonic. There's a lot of Donald Duck shorts that I've never seen. I have several of the Donald Duck DVDs, the Walt Disney Treasures that I bought years ago, but I still haven't gotten around to watching it because being a grown up sucks, and I wish I could stay home and watch cartoons all day, but unfortunately, I can't. Although I wish.
You can, you just won't have any more money.
Yeah, I have 3 cartoons but zero money.
Exactly. But again, that was a technicality. This one is, remember how you were mentioning before about certain drawings showing a little bit more, especially in these restorations? Well, here's one for you.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite detailed. Let me especially in the high definition version. It's like, see, these were not made specifically for kids, you know?
I mean, that's not a bad drawing, I'm not complaining. Bugs' face.
Probably probably an awakening for some that maybe watch it the high definition version. I don't know. Maybe. But I had to put that one in as like an honorable mention. And here's another honorable mention. That's from 1948. There was nothing in 47, funnily enough. So we've gone from 46
Really?
to 48. No, there was nothing.
That dog has a fluffy how dare you use that against me? I love that part. That's what I do to Nina.
And he is Manny's special train
The Manny
carriage.
that's
The
the Manny
Manny's.
special. Hey, I'm not complaining at all.
It's kind of weird. Like, okay, they go to Miami, which of course is there's beaches and all that stuff. But why are they in their bikinis already? Like, yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not complaining, but in Miami, I've only been to the airport in Miami, and I am Cuban American from my dad's side of the family, but I do have distant family in Miami, but I've never had the chance to go there. But if I could take the Manny special and hang out with these lovely ladies, I would not complain at all. Oh, if you don't, Anthony, you have to make your obligatory love and reverence and respect to the greatest short ever made in the history of the world, Buddy's Bearcats, or you're gonna lose the subscription.
yeah. Well, we want Buddy. We want. Yeah,
We
yeah.
want Buddy. No, I haven't seen Woody Dines Out.
No. But I found an image of you actually on that train, the Manny Express.
Oh my lord, what did you
Oh, I
do
haven't
now?
photoshopped you, but it's,
Not yet.
well,
Don't give me any ideas, folks. Oh, yep, that's me.
hmm there he is. It's
Jace, hey, like they say, from Anthony's lips to God's ears. Let's make it happen.
let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right,
Fort
next.
Fort
Mhm.
Lauderdale to Miami. JCL. I went to Key West for a wedding a few years ago. If by any chance you're listening, hi Christina, hi Rachel. I went to their wedding about 8 years ago. And then I came back to New Jersey. I was like, why am I back in this ridiculous cold? And and I flew into Fort Lauderdale and I drove from Fort Lauderdale to Key West. It was a beautiful trip. I'd love to do that again. And speaking of music, I played Kokomo when he goes off the Florida Keys. Right when I passed the sign for the Florida Keys, I played that song. So perfect timing.
Beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. But we were saying before about Mrs. Bugs Bunny. So around this time, Bugs, of course, he ends up, you know, drifting apart from his wife. They separate. So now he's on the dating scene. I mean, who's the first lady he decides to date? Well,
Ooh, another good one. Haven't seen
yes.
it. I was watching a clip of it on Valentine's Day.
So it's funny how different she actually looks compared to to the end, which I do have a screenshot shot as well. But this coding kills me because I mean, it's funny anyway. But I just like the fact you've got Bugs. He's puts on his well, you'll see in the moment. I'll show you the image right now if it works. There we go. Put
Not
it
even
on.
close. Not even close, Bugs.
It's like
Easy
here's
pulls
another.
it off better.
It's such an amazing image. I mean, look at that. It's so amazing, and it just it. I just love the fact that the rest of the short he doesn't even have the lipstick anymore. He just messes with this other dumb bunny, and who's just so stupid. Like he just looks like Bugs. It's like, yeah. I just love that expression there. I mean, I wonder who drew that particular pose. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful.
Devin, Austin, where are you?
But wow, that's a stunner. But remember that image that we saw earlier of Daisy? Well, I mean, here's what she looks like. So it looks kind of different than the other photo.
Still very pretty, you know. I'm a sucker for a woman in blue eyes, so
Oh yeah, and a
your
red top,
lips,
and
your eyes.
yeah. So splitting up with Mrs. Bugs Bunny, is obviously after Daisy and the other ladies, But wow, you know. So this is like one of those honorable mentions. But the whole short is pretty much him in drag, just messing with his other dumb bunnies. So it definitely counts in that way. But I just wanted to show Daisy what she looked like. Where are we up to now? Okay, I'm promoting the Looney Tunes Collector's Choice, so Collector's Vault Volume 2. There's a new restoration on there. People have been begging for years, including me. I don't have this new restoration. I wish I could say premiering today. Well, I'm sorry,
Ta-da.
folks, no. But this should make you appreciate the upcoming restorations. Once you see this one image, you'll see it in a sec.
Ah, yes.
When again,
Eh,
Buck says his harem. So like I can only imagine how this is going to look fully restored. I mean, I can't wait. This one is just hilarious cartoon, just full stop. It is amazing.
So happy to finally see it coming to Hike Stay very
H
soon. So
Yeah, long overdue, long overdue. And I'm definitely curious as to what other brand new restorations they're going to cook up for the other collectors' vaults. Like it's become a thing where it's like this. They're running out of safe cartoons to put on that haven't been touched yet. Like Pappy's Puppy and whatever. So yeah, it'd be
fresh hair.
what? Sorry, Manny, I didn't hear you there. Sorry.
Fresh hair.
Fresher. You can smell
No, I
me.
said no. I said it's Cher. She was at the Grammy Awards 2 weeks ago. No, I mean it is fresh hair has been restored. Clips of the restored version, they do exist, but obviously the ending is very taboo. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who said, if you put out a thousand cartoon lists, all restored, all the bells and whistles, I'll buy it in a heartbeat. Me and you and obviously some of us other nerds. If it's a one time thing, then so be it. But we'll see.
Mm. I still maintain that they should consider, one way to get the problematic stuff out is to just have like a quote unquote complete set. Well, I mean, it's difficult to do when you got 1,000 shorts. That's like for 50 Blu-rays or whatever it's going to be. But that it would have to be just buried deep in a set somewhere at this point. But anyway, that's another topic for another time, I'd say. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the brand new restoration of it. So that's that. But here's look, we've been targeting the younger ladies. Okay, Bug seems to like to dress up like the younger ladies and that. And I like the fact that he likes to vary things around, and you'll see exactly what I mean once we do the first half of 1949. You don't remember this?
Yeah. I forget. I mean, like once I saw the name of the cartoon, the image popped in my.
So that would be a good one for a shirt, just that one pose.
I gotta rewatch this cartoon.
It's so good. Masher. We got to bring Masher back into the vernacular. Just Masher, and actually have and have proper ushers. For unruly people in the cinema or theater. I mean, I rarely go anymore because it's just so many morons. But let's see this heroic usher because I took that screenshot too. There we go. It's just processing now. There we are. We need true ushers back. This
This
man
man is
bothering you.
bothering me.
This man is bothering me. But what a get up, just typical old lady. Like they probably just reused it for Granny.
That's a prototype of Granny.
There we go. Off to the Looney Tunes wiki we go. This was a prototype for Granny, not the Tex Avery short where he did the whole bird and cat, the cagey canary. I think it was off memory. So no, it's this. This is Granny right here. Clearly, sure. We're actually almost done for 1949.
That,
Well,
that, that,
well, for long haired hair anyway. There is three more. Okay, up until long haired hair. After long haired hair, there is a few more, but we'll save that for next time because otherwise this will run way too long. But aside from long haired hair, and of course the one where he dresses as an Inuit lady, which one do you think he cross dresses in? It's a Jones one. It's a wonderful one. Do
oh, I
you know
already
what
know.
that is?
It is Mississippi hair.
That's right. You win a no prize.
I have the prize of having useless knowledge in my brain.
If only we can monetize useless knowledge.
And this is what Anthony does when I send a long commentary. Smacks me in the head with an umbrella.
While rocking the blonde curls as well.
Yes.
Right.
And even though, we've Anthony and I've never met in person yet, I do know he's taller than me, so I'm definitely short like Colonel Shuffle.
Just don't try and bring those pistols into the country. Yeah, you'll have to make do without them. Yeah.
No, I won't be doing. But I do have plenty of grays in my beard. So by the time I go to Australia, I probably have an all white beard.
Instead of doing the whole New Jersey accent, you got to start doing the whole Mississippi type accent. Come on, we're gonna hear
Ah,
your attempt.
I'm trying to do it like.
What was that? It's like,
Well, I was trying to do it like because Billy Bletcher does Colonel Shuffle, if I remember correctly. But
yes, Billy
I,
Bletcher.
I do declare, sir, that I was trying to do that more gruff
I
voice.
do declare, sir.
I do
I
declare.
do declare.
Do you challenge me to a duel, sir?
You challenge me to a duel. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm
I,
oh
yeah,
my! I don't know. I was trying to do a southern accent, but
a falsetto. Is it
oh
that's how
my!
that's how you really sing at church services, right? Just do all for falsetto all the
Falsetto.
time.
On your knees,
Yeah, so this Homer.
oh, divine. Oh, my voice changed.
I says
Ship
Lord. Yeah, like that.
Oh, dag nabbit. I think my father said the same thing when he heard my voice change. I
Yeah,
haven't seen the shooting of Dan Magoo in a long time. I have the Blu-ray. I'll hopefully watch it again.
now avert your eyes, children. This one's a little bit naughty from Mississippi hair as well. A bit of a
He, he might take
it's
other
a little
forms.
this one's a little bit risque, so hopefully this video doesn't get blocked on YouTube. Just yeah, it's a bit revealing.
Oh yeah. And was it Mel Blanc doing the Southern Gentleman?
Yeah, I can't allow you to molest that flower of the West, or always of the South, flower of the South. I think it was, wasn't it?
Or
Would
I
make
don't
more
know,
sense.
West. Ah, a little SpongeBob reference. I thought he said Weast.
I thought he was saying Boo Earns.
I was saying Boo Earns. Oh my god.
Oh,
We
it's
got every
beautiful.
reference under the sun.
You're sure doing your job today, Mr. Sun. See, I had to, I had to add that in as well. See, just every reference, yeah, under the sun. Boy, I mean that's pretty much been our summer at the moment. Because I wear glasses, I'm scared that it's just going to shine through my glasses and just burn my shirt like a bowl man. But two more to go. I mean, this one's pretty easy. Like, what's the one and only Art Davis?
Ah, Bowery Bugs. And of course, over here in the Bowery over New York, across the gotta take the subway over there. Finnegan's Lunch, what a great cartoon. Again, just another what if Frank Tashlin made more Bug shorts, if Arthur Davis A made more cartoons in general, B if he made more Bugs Bunny shorts.
Yeah, exactly. And I just like the fact that you think it's just a regular woman, but I mean, we all know it's not. So I'll put the image of Bugs as well. It actually, there's not too many frames, but I do like this one. This one's probably my favorite frame. Just
and
yeah,
two villains in a row voiced by the great Billy Bletcher.
yeah.
Oh,
I,
that's a great photo.
that's beautiful. Just I'm speechless. Really rocking that purple turn of the century get up there. Um, I wonder if that Finnegan's Lunch. I mean, I don't think it's a reference to the Finnegan's bar radio show or anything. But then again, there was probably so many places playing Finnegan's
Well,
at the
yeah,
time. I would imagine.
this is New York City in the 1800s when when a lot of Irish Americans and Irish immigrants were coming to New York in general. I mean, I'm not a historian in New York, but since I live near the area, and when I travel to Manhattan, I still see some Irish establishments. I mean, my grandparents immigrated from Cuba to New York City, so I have that connection because my dad and uncle were born in Manhattan. So who knows? Maybe they saw Finnegan's Cafe when they were little boys. So you never know. I got to call my dad and be like, "Hey, Dad, you remember Finnegan's back in the day?" Yeah, I used to go there. Your grandma got a cup of coffee, or I don't know, something like that.
Wow. But what I'm really laughing at was that crippled Irishman.
Jeez, you can't go a day without a Simpsons reference, but I love it. How
Yeah,
many
it's like,
Finnegans were there? Beat me. I
Master,
wasn't
Master,
alive back then.
Master Burns, carry on.
The best meat's
Uh,
in the room. Real random lad.
that's real random, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many figures
After
were there? There was probably like one on every street, seemingly.
let's see. And he also wrote after the scene with the Southern gentleman. He says the stalling Q and G, as that's the title I gave it, plays as a gentleman. I have to rewatch that scene. I don't remember. I'm not saying you're wrong, random lad, but I don't remember hearing the stalling Q and G. Now, in the I think I saw. Speaking of which, there was a comment that somebody wrote for Tortoise Beats Hair that when Cecil starts running, they said that's a stalling Q and G. That's not it. It's because that scene when he's running, if I'm not mistaken, it's in a different musical key. Or when I say key, and what's the key in music? Key refers to the buttons in like a woodwind instrument or a piano, but it also refers to like pretty much these are the notes that you're allowed to use in this particular song, and the key itself, like this is the key of C, this is the key of A, this is the key of F. That note is like home. For example, do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. The do note is home. That's they call it scale degree one. They call it the tonic. They call it do. And in the stalling Q and G, the main note home is ba 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 da ba da ba ba dum ba. That note right there. That's G. I'm singing off the top of my head, but sorry. This is Manny's music theory time now, apparently. But just to give it, because I know somebody says, "What does he mean by key? Why is he throwing random letters out there?" Kenny G? No, not Kenny G. We're not talking about you know weird, goofy jazz from the '80s.
Goofy. The only key I'm thinking of is the wizard key.
No. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. So lucky last before we finish up this run of beautiful classics. Long haired hair. You already know the last one. I already spoiled it. I mean, come on.
Oh, the Bobby Soxer scene.
Yeah.
Oh, Frankie and was it Frankie and Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones.
What I love
But you know
about
what's
it.
funny? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I mean, what I love about it is, I mean, I know I get, yeah, okay, it's like that's the joke, Simpsons
That's a
reference.
joke.
It's just the fact that all the other supposed friends of this, teenage, bopper and that is loving all the hip new music, but no, she loves the traditional opera. Just fanatical about it. Which, funnily enough, I mean, you can elaborate further because you know more about this, but it wasn't really too far off back in the day. Like opera singers at a time were like major celebrities. They're like they would have had their fans like this. I mean, not obviously not exactly like this, but in a similar way, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, from the beginning of recorded music up until I don't know, maybe 70s, 80s. I mean, you still had big opera stars, from the past. Obviously, most famous ever, Luciano Pavarotti. You had Beverly Sills, you had Joan Sutherland, you had why am I blanking? Leontine Price, whose birthday was not that long ago. She's almost 100 years old. Yeah, opera was still a pretty big deal, and you still had singers that were more. I don't like using this term, but legit as opposed to like pop singers or crooners. But the opera was still pretty relatively accessible and popular. But then, honestly, I would say with albums really taking their stride in the '60s, and obviously the Beatles in the '60s and the British Invasion, all that, and Elvis. And when rock and roll came, that's when it really started changing. And then into the '70s and '80s, you don't have that prestige as much as it did prior to that time period. And of course, the best one of all, Mr. Giovanni Jones.
Yes. Love that look. One day you got to cosplay as Giovanni Jones. Just put some opera gear like that with the tails and just
Let's see if I
you
can
know.
do it. I'm backing away from the mic. It's going to be loud, but. It's too like all that stuff. Not
Yeah,
bad. I'm
that,
definitely rusty today, but you know
that
what?
that
I was
that's
gonna
improv. Yeah, now there's
thank you.
improv right there.
With Bugs's look, it's maybe I'm wrong, but I see women still to this day with that look, that very long, like a bit of an oversized shirt, long sleeves, but they pull the sleeves up. I've seen women still to this day wear that look. So what's old is new again.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd imagine opera singers like in the 1800s, they would have had their quote unquote groupies, like to some extent, right?
Yes.
Mm. But yeah, that's the last one there for this time, because otherwise we'll be here for the longest time. But wow, I'll just switch to. Should I put it? I'll put one of the images back on just well, as we slowly wrap it up. But which one should I put back on?
Ooh, you know what?
Like which is
Gotta
your
go.
favorite out of this batch?
Oh, there's a lot of good ones, but I think probably the best screenshot you picked was the Carmen Miranda bugs from What's Cooking Doc.
Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Yes, I mean, look, I would have gone with Tashlin, but you know what? Let's put what's cooking, because
Oh,
that is a beautiful drawing anyway. There we go. Let's put that back
I mean, the
on. Yeah,
Tasha
there we
one's a
go.
great choice, but
It is,
but
but no, we'll go with this because it happens so
yeah.
briefly. It's such a random classic Bugs moment. So, but now we're going to figure out what our next topic will be, because I don't want to do another one of these straight after. I think we can save it for another time. The covering the rest of them. What should be our next topic? What do you think? I mean, you guys in the comments, let us know now. Like, is there a particular animation topic we should look into? Um, should we watch like? I finished the first seasons of Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries and Duck Dodgers. Um, but that might be a bit too big to cover. I don't know. What do you think, Manny? What should we cover?
Well, assuming that we do the next one in March, not to brag, but my birthday is in March.
Yes,
We could maybe
The
do
Manny birthday spectacular. Yeah, yes, we know.
the Toonie Tenor time temporal what I just love alliteration. I did mention maybe, and your birthday's coming soon in a few months, but maybe we could do like some birthday shorts, or of course St. Patrick's Day, the week after my birthday, March 17th, maybe some cartoons associated with Irish culture or leprechauns. Of course I'm thinking of the Wearing of the Grin, the Droopy cartoon that he's the Droopy leprechaun or something like that, maybe something like that.
Hmm.
Porky Pig's best moment of. Do you want a live stream that's going to be 2 hours, or a live stream that's going to be 3 days? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, maybe Porky's best moments, underrated, obscure shorts that deserve more love. That's a good topic.
It is, it is, but that one I want to have a bit more time to really think about it.
Yeah.
But I do think, because it's like sports champions, that sort of stuff. I want those kind of shorts to be, showed off. I reckon because Porky's, it's your boy Porky, as you always say, and it's your birthday. Should we do like? Because I do feel as though, because yeah, he got overshadowed by Bugs and all that in the 40s and every other character until he was just almost non-existent, as the run ended. But maybe some of his best moments from the 1930s, you know, during his, but like before Bugs stole the show from him.
Yeah, okay, and it kind of helps contextualize it as well because it's going to be tough. Like, the top five Porky shorts, but really his heyday was in the 30s and the very early, like up until about 1940, 1941, and that's when Bugs came over and stole the show, so to speak.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
maybe.
1935 to 1939, like the end of 1939, sort of like a cutoff, like the best shorts, and even best moments. Like even if the short stuff may not be the best, but there's some great moments, we can maybe do that. I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, done. There we go. Next up, and it'll be roughly around Manny's birthday, give or take. Porky
Hmm.
Pig's best moments of the 1930s. Ooh,
Indeed.
indeed.
Ooh, yes.
And I'll give you guys an update as well. I'm nearly finished polishing up the script for the Paddy Freeling years. Yes, those much maligned masterpieces. And this will not be a video me convincing you that they're any good. 99% of them are not, but the history is fascinating. There's definitely a lot to talk about with that. And because the Blue Ribbon video has just done so well, I'll do more videos like that. Why not? Member only videos. I'm going to be adding another Mickey Goofy Donald trio video for members. They'll become live 6 months later for everyone else. And I sent to our buddy Blue, who edits the member stuff, Superman, the Fleischer Superman. So bit of a
Good
history on that
choice.
one. Yes, I just wish that Blu-ray was done so much better. When you see what it could have been, before they scrubbed all the detail out, I hope Warner Archive can redo them. That's what I hope. I
Yes.
really do. Yeah, well, all right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here. As always, thank you all for your support. Please pester Manny as well to actually do his channel. I can't do it on my own. I'm only one man here. Okay, please pester him. He needs to do something on his channel. Okay, even if it's a
Yes.
10-hour video of him dancing to shake, 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 shake.
Shake, shake, shake your booty. Watch it
That's
get
it.
like 10 million views.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. You have a good day, and yeah, we'll try and do the next one on like Sunday US time. I had to work. It's like they had the pesky work, so that's why we delayed it
Yeah.
till today. But in any case, I'll just answer this one question: which Superman short? The first one. So just the mad scientist
Yeah.
one. Yeah, just the one that's called Superman. That's it. So yeah. All
Mhm.
right, guys. You take it easy, and we will be back next month. Toodaloo. Bye.
That's all, folks.